Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, YouTube, YouTube. Okay, y'all came down. Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel, man. Oh, glad y'all tuned in tonight. For the people that do tune in and tuned in, appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Doing my little life talks tonight, man. Um, just want to talk about life. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some things, just like growing up, man. Growing up in the hood, like man, I was just watching an interview on DJU with the Hardway brothers, man. Shout out to them brothers, man. You know, they came from where I came from. They grew up in the hundreds, man. And everybody who grew up out there, man, they know. Man, it was fun. Like bro was saying, it was fun out there, but it was rough. You know what I'm saying? We grew up around that element, man. And that element, man, it was, a lot of kids like, me, myself, man, I was around that element all throughout my upbringing since a kid, you know what I'm saying? And man, now that I look at it now, like, man, it was just as they say, poor righteous teachings, man. If I just think if a lot of brothers would have knew better back then, you know, they could have made better changes in life. Like I like my cousins, for instance, man. I got, you know, I just wish, people would have um just made better decisions, man. But like I say back then, man, that was the way of life, man. That tough guy mentality, that street mentality, that hood mentality. It was a bad influence on a lot of the communities in Chicago. And man, it just cost a lot of brothers, man, whether it was time, you know what I'm saying? They free fathers, they freedom, you know what I'm saying, they life, you know what I'm saying? That way of thinking cost a lot of brothers, man. Um, just cost them, you know what I'm saying, severely. You know what I'm saying? It that lifestyle, it had mothers grieving, families grieving, you know. It had families and still in pain to this day, like from losing loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Like people be into it and they shoot out, have shootouts on the block and um, a kid get killed and it's just because I can remember, man, look, man, like I say, man, when I was talking to this counselor I used to talk to, she always told me like, "There, you didn't live a normal life," which I didn't, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I can remember one day, I ain't gonna say these brothers' names, but because I would never incriminate nobody, but I can remember dodging bullets at the age of 8, 9. We outside playing football, and two guys that was rivals in the neighborhood. One of the guys is coming out my mom crib, and they just had a shootout. You know what I'm saying? And we had bullets all we is pew pew pew. We ducking and dodging behind cars. You know what I'm saying? At 8, 9 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? And to grow up like that, man. You know, to grow up like that. I mean, man, that's how it was, in the hundreds, man. They don't call them the wild wild hunters for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm a product of my environment. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't act the way I used to when I was younger. I don't think the way I used to because a lot of people. I talk to a lot of the guys from the hood and a lot of the guys I used to hang out with and grew up with. They still got that mentality, man. And it's like, man, we grown now. Like, we don't have to, prove, you don't have to prove to nobody you tough or you don't have to be out here on that crazy stuff. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, man. Excuse me. Only one place you're going, man. Two. You know what I'm saying? You either going to jail or you're dying, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to just try to live a more I talk about this all the time, y'all. I know y'all get tired of hearing this. Every time you come in, you talk about the same stuff. But man, I just want brothers to wake up, man. Like, I was talking to one of the homies today, man. And it's like, man, I want people throughout the city, you know, to practice pushing peace. Like, man, I don't care, man. Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, um, Vice Lords killed my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Um, some Blackstones killed my cousins. But you know what, man, I don't hate nobody, man. I know don't, man, it's just that's how it was back then, man. You have to find in your heart to forgive people, man, for what they did, you know what I'm saying, to your loved ones, man. And you know, some GDs, like, man, different gangs like killed my family. Like some BDs killed my other cousin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, look, man, at the end of the day, man, all that stuff is foolish nonsense, man. People fighting and dying over corners that, man, it's owned by the city, the Cook County. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not worth you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in jail for just doing stuff stupid, and a lot of these brothers that's in jail, a lot of them just have that mentality, man. Some people need to stay in jail and be in jail. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because there's some people that you can talk to them till you blue in the face. They still gonna have that mentality, man, because they not mentally developed. Like a lot of people have bird brains. You know what I'm saying? They think that's the way to live, the tough guy life, the tough guy lifestyle. And it's like, man, you don't want to live that way, because all the tough guys I know, like I said, they either dead or in jail. All the tough guys I know, dead in jail. They gave these people all this time, and now that they older and out, they like, man, they don't want to go back into that system or do nothing crazy. So, man, look, man, they out here acting like they should have acted before they even got in that trouble. Like regular civilians. It's just people getting their mind together, man. People getting smarter and elevating, and that's what we need to do, man. Cause growing up in the hood, man, it was like I say, man, it was rough, man. Just, man, look, I remember dodging bullets, man. I can remember being in shootout. I can tell you right now, man. And God, this I know God has favored me. I done been in about 4 or 5 shootouts where people was trying to murder me and my relatives or whoever I was with at the time. I can remember a guy coming out of gangway shooting at me, and I had to duck behind my car praying that he don't run up on me and just take me out of here. Thank God he was a coward. He shot from the gangway and ran. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have my gun on me at that time. That man could have ran up on me and killed me. Thank God he did. That's how I know, God is favored, has favored me. And that's why I just, I make it my life thing to talk about things that, can hopefully people can see and hear and understand and just make a change in their life if they live in that type of lifestyle. Like I say, man, I can't count on hand how many times I've been shot at. And thank God I never got hit by a bullet, thank God. But it was just rough growing up, man. That neighborhood, man. You can be hanging, standing on the corner, and man, somebody just, somebody that you was standing on the corner with got into it with somebody. They didn't let nobody know they was into it with these dudes. Now these dudes come see y'all standing out there, shoot the corner up. You running, ducking for cover. Thank God back when I was, hanging out there, they didn't have switches and nothing like that. Cause they had switches back then, man. We probably wouldn't be here today, man. I'm just keep it real, man. Just thank God they didn't have switches when we was young. But man, I saw a switch up close, man. I watched, man, look, man. And that's another thing, even as an older person, like, Man, I've sat and watched a man get murdered by a switch. Didn't see the shooter face. Never saw his face because I said they had on masks. They was mask coming. You couldn't you I never seen how these dudes look. But I did see, that switch, man, and that was my first time seeing something like that. And, man, the guns these kids got out here now is just unreal, man. And like I said, they shooting people with them and throwing their life away, man. And, a lot of them outlaws, man. They have no regards to the law. Like these little young dudes, they'll kill a police officer, man. Wouldn't even care, you know. And that's sad too, man, because a lot of these young brothers don't know, man. You know, you just throwing your life away, man. They not thinking about the consequences. It's like, man, look, man, you want to go sit in a cell for the rest of your life? Like, you go to jail at 18, 16, man, and just have to be in there for the rest of your life in a 6x6 cell forever. Man, look, who want to do that, man? Who in their right mind want to live like that? That's why I say some of these people need to be in jail because they don't be in their right mind, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Any type of person that don't be in their right mind, man, stay away from them. Cause, like I said in posts before, they suicidal, homicidal, and genocidal. You know what I'm saying? People that's not in their right mind that talk crazy and act crazy, I don't want to be around them, man. I got a cousin that used to pop pills, man. I love him to death, man. But I don't, and I do anything for my cousin, man. Love him, man. Look, man, somebody touch him, I'm there. He know it. You know what I'm saying? I put hands on anybody that do something to my cousin, or I try to prevent it, man. I love my little cousin. But I don't want to be around nobody that's full of madness, man. That hate their family, that hold grudges. Like, I don't like people like that, man. Cause I can love you, but I don't gotta like you. You know what I'm saying? And like my nephew, man, love him, but I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Hold grudges, be mad. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, look, man, to me, that's a mental issue. Cause people, you know, um, it should be love with your family, man. It shouldn't be no hatred towards your family. Like anybody who feel like they hate their family, man, they got a mental problem, man. Why would you hate somebody? Why would you be hateful towards family? Like, nah, man, I ain't gotta hate you. I love you to death, cuz, but I'm gonna stay away from you because you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to do nothing to me, and I don't want to have to accidentally do nothing to you. So I just stay out your way, man. I love you. You know what I'm saying? You ever need something? I got you. Man, you need some money, you need anything. I got you. But you gotta change your thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking in general, y'all. Cause I got cousins that's this wilding and this wild. I got nephews that's, you know what I'm saying, be acting out wilding sometimes. So it's like you try to talk to them, man. That shit going one ear and out the other. They don't be trying to hear you. You know what I'm saying? And then you just gotta let them learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You try to talk to them, but the only thing you can do is just love them and pray for them, man. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Cause I love you, man. I'm gonna pray for you, man. But I ain't, messing with you because I don't like how you operating and moving, and I don't even want to be around that, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I say something to you, then you say something crazy to me, and then before you know it, man, it's a problem. So it's just I'd rather just stay away, man. Love you. Like I say, man, hey, you need anything, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You call me, hey Vail, man, I need $300. I'm woo woo. You get locked up, need a bond, hey, cash out. You know what I'm saying? Man, go get cuz out, man. You shouldn't be in there. You know what I'm saying? That's me. But I'm not rocking with you if you're on them pills and you're acting crazy and you're talking crazy and you got submachine guns and videos and you're telling me you hate me and man, look, you're telling family members you hate, like I say, man, You gotta love people from afar, man. That's all I'm saying. But just like I say, back to the, this Roseland, you know, growing up out there, man, it was fun. I ain't gonna lie, man. Me and my buddies used to walk the tracks. You know what I'm saying? We used to walk the tracks, man, train tracks. And, we used to, ride bikes everywhere. Everybody know, man, you ride to Beverly Hills on a bike. We thought Beverly Hills was, because we thought that was the rich, when you think Beverly Hills, you think rich neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like California Beverly Hills. So we'll ride our bike to Evergreen Park in Beverly Hills. We was kind of man, we wasn't no saints. Like we was some, some rough little kids, man. Me and my buddy, man, rest his soul, man. It was like a brother to me, man. He just passed, man, a couple months back. But man, bro was like a brother to me, man. And you know, we man, that was like, a rapping, man. It still hurt, man, that, he not here with us, you know what I'm saying? And man, we used to just have fun when we was kids, man. We catch the bus to the Evergreen Plaza, you know what I'm saying? And we'll ride the bikes to Evergreen to try to like, because we used to steal bikes and stuff. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, we was stealing bikes and dogs. Like, that was our thing. Like, we stole these dogs, these pit bulls from this guy, man. And the guy, man, he just knew I like he rode right up on me, like, I ain't gonna say no names because this guy, he a good old guy, man. He a good guy, man. We was just young and didn't know better. But he spent on me like, shorty, with my dogs. And he just knew like I had something to do with it because he knew that was our thing, man. So man, when we had his dogs and one of our other guys had his dogs in his backyard. So I ain't gonna lie, man, because I thought he was gonna kill me. Like, this is a whole like I thought he was finna murder me. Like, shorty, if you don't give me my dog, I'm finna, you know. So I took him to the dogs, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hey man, I take you to your dogs. You got us. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you got it. So I took him to the dogs, and my boy was mad. Like, man, look, I'm like, man, look, he came, man, look, what you want me to do, man? This man finna kill, man. Look, I thought he was gonna take me out of here for these dogs. But man, I had to show him where the dogs was. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we used to do back in the day, man. Like, we used to go, just take people dogs, like if they had pit bulls, or we used to ride bikes, and man, we had fun, man, because we used to be all over the neighborhood. Like, kids don't do that nowadays. You go in Roseland now, it's like a ghost town, man. Kids don't hang out and play no more. They don't go to the park. You know what I'm saying? Just rolled past Palmer Park. They took the basketball rims down. Swimming pool didn't open this year. We used to always go to Palmer Park to go swimming. Like I say, man, I probably said this in a video before, man. I can remember going to Palmer Park swimming. I go down there. It was real hot. One time I went down there on a solo tip. Like, man, it's hot. I'm going swimming. But as the day was ending and the pool was closing, I used to always debate which way I'm going to take to go home. Because if you go down Airbrook on 111, you risk them guys on 111, them dark side guys catching you and putting the flu flops on you. So it's like, dang, man, how am I going to get home? Which way I'm going to walk to go home? So what I used to do, I walk across the field in the park, and then I come up on 113th, where the donut side was, where the donut shop is up that block. That was like a safe passage for me to get home. You know what I'm saying? Once I got on Michigan, I was straight, man. But anywhere down that hill, man, them shorties caught you, man. Them little BD shorties, man, from the dark side, or he had the ones from the 8 ball. Man, look, they was, man, you was getting beat up, man. If they ain't know you, you know what I'm saying? Or the guys from the Aces, you know what I'm saying? They was always cool with me. They ain't really, because I used to see a lot of the guys from the Aces down there. They ain't really, they like, man, that's a little Genome cousin. They ain't really mess with me down there. But man, hey, you get caught on the dark side. Ain't this crazy, man? Because I had female cousins, man. My cousin Vic, man, rest her soul, man. My cousin Vicky, she was from the dark side, man. Cousin Biddy to the bone, man. My cousin Vicky and Natalie, you know. I had cousins that was from down there. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas didn't care though. They like, hey, we don't know, dude. We gonna get out on. So man, it used to be rough, just trying to find my way back home from the park, man. But going swimming, man, we used to have fun down there. I ain't gonna lie. You couldn't bring nothing of value, you know what I'm saying, put in that locker room because it was getting stolen, but it was fun, man. Like I say, man, going down the hill, partying, you know what I'm saying, going to the Halloween, they used to have the haunted house down there. I know people remember that. If you from the hundreds, you remember that. You know what I'm saying? They had the haunted house and they had the haunted house and it was just nice, man. It was fun growing up down there, in the hundreds. Like I say, me and my buddies, man, we'll ride our bikes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all through the hood. Like we was everywhere, man, in the hood. We didn't care, like, man, that's how we was, man. We had bikes, we was everywhere. That's how I know a lot of people, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I be telling people, man, hey, I tell them in a minute, man, look, they from the hundreds, I gotta know them. Well, I know them, I seen them, or they know me or know my family, because all my family was rotated. All my cousins went to finger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I know somebody, or somebody, they know me or my family. You know what I'm saying? If you was in them hundreds, I had cousins on, in the gardens. You know what I'm saying? I had cousins on 103rd. Then we was, on 112, 113th. And then we used to be all through there, man. So it's like, man, it was just fun growing up, man. Everybody used to hang out on the blocks. Like I said, it was a lot of gang banging and wild stuff happening, but man, it was just fun growing up, man. And just back then, you never thought things would have panned out the way they did. Like, people would have lost their lives over in them, on them blocks. No, but man, one thing I knew, what I'm saying, it's just that element, man, and that way of thinking, man. Like, one thing I've learned, man, it's easy to be a tough guy, man. It's easy to go out here and be big bad wolf. It's easy to throw your life away and go to jail. Like I say, man, I say in some videos, man, it's hard. It's hard to do right out here. It's hard to do right out here. It's hard to be right by people. It's hard to go out here and earn a honest living for yourself for some people. And man, we gotta wake up from that, man. We gotta change that mindset, man. We gotta just teach and preach, man, and just pray that people understand, you know what I'm saying? Where you coming from when you say, man, look, man, we got to change our way of thinking, man. We can't be on this dumb stuff. We can't be on this ignorant stuff. We can't be on this stuff that'll crash us out and throw our life away. Like, we can't be on none of that. You know what I'm saying? We have to be on the right path, on the right track, man. We got to elevate our brains and think and figure out ways to make an honest living besides doing something crazy. Like, man, I'm going to tell y'all something. Anybody that's still selling crack cocaine, man, is crazy. Because first of all, man, ain't no more crackheads like that in the city. It's like who doing coke now? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be who doing that type of stuff. And then my thing is this, man. Why that type of them drugs is what destroyed the black communities. You know what I'm saying? man, let's not destroy our brothers and sisters no more in the black community. Let's lift the communities up. Let's let's um let's go about doing things the right way. Let's start showing brothers how to get money out here, showing brothers how to start businesses and elevate, showing brothers how to fill out job applications to get 9 to 5 so they can provide for their families. You know what I'm saying? Let's start showing brothers how to do that instead of showing brothers how to um, load guns and tote guns and bag up dope and um, mix baking soda with cocaine to blow it up. Let's show brothers a different way, man. That's all I'm saying. Because like I say, my community where I grew up at, man, it was fun back in the day, but it also got destroyed, man, due to the violence and the drug epidemic. And um, man, to people that's still out there in that lifestyle, man, I just tell them, because man, nobody's perfect, man. We all come from that lifestyle, and I don't talk down on it. I would never look down on it because, man, look, I was once a product of that lifestyle. So what I try to do is just show brothers a better way or talk to them about a better way, because man, like I say, that lifestyle destroyed a lot of families, including mine. Like, man, if I can turn back the hands of time, man, but hopefully, brothers wake up from that life, man, and just be on a peaceful movement. Just learn how to make a better way, man. You know what I'm saying? Besides poisoning the communities, and just poisoning our brothers and sisters' mind, man. We have to wake up from that. You know, cause like I say, man, just thinking about my community that I grew up in, man, it was so fun growing up, but the stuff that was going on in it also destroyed it. And you know, we need to learn from this and grow from it. But man, that's my talk for tonight, y'all. I always give like a 20, 30-minute talk, you know what I'm saying, just to talk about things, growing up in the hood and, what brothers need to start doing to, just be better out here and grow as a people and grow, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Because, a lot of brothers, they be emotional too and they, do things off emotions. And like I say, we need to work on that as well. You know what I'm saying? But man, that's my talk for the night, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Book me on the cutout. You know what I'm saying? Veil the barber if you need a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Book me for your next DJ event if you need a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Because we do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, some of the things we do, man. Follow me on Twitter, Veil of All Trades. Follow me on Facebook, Marvel Machiavelli Moody. Follow me on Instagram, Veil the Barber Pupil One. Follow me on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Veil the Barber. And just subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? You like this video tonight, man? Leave a comment, man. Talk. Give your input on how it was when you grew up. Or where you grew up at, and how it was. And just get some ideas, put some ideas on here what we need to do to change as a people, man. Because like I say, our community, it got destroyed, due to, violence and drug epidemics. And, brothers, not, just not being educated on, what they should be doing, and let's work on educating brothers to get their mind together to be able to, do things differently, a little more differently than how it's been done in the past. But that's my talk for the night, y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Peace.